Welcome to the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Let's begin with today's news headlines. Probably the biggest, also probably the longest annual event north of the Broad is the Beaufort Water Festival. It begins a 10-day run Friday with its usual mix of music, food, arts, and crafts, and sporting events like the famed bed races down the streets of Beaufort. Now, this year's 68th edition is being considered a reunion of reunions for friends and family, and it will feature a new clear bag policy for all gated events. Now, Friday's free opening ceremonies at the Waterfront Park begins at 6, featuring the Paris Island Marine Band and fireworks. Now, this year's Commodore is Josh Schott, son of Wilmot Schott, who was Commodore in 2010. First time a father and son have been Commodores. The River Rally is this weekend, the bed race is next weekend, and the parade as well. You can find the whole schedule at bftwaterfestival.com. Our own Jessa Jeremiah will be with us later to share more information on the festival. Well, South Carolina is one of the states whose Attorney General backed a plan to fight against forgiving student loans that's been approved by a federal judge. The program is blocked temporarily because of a ruling by a district judge in Kansas. Now, if you were hoping to take advantage of the SAVE program, Saving on a Valuable Education program, that would lower payments for most student loan borrowers and even forgive some loans altogether, you'll have to keep paying for now. Over 760,000 student loan borrowers owe an average of over $37,000 in loans, both numbers a little larger than the national average. Been a big year for movies about Hilton Head icons. First, there was Who is Stan Smith that debuted this spring. Now performer Greg Russell is the focus of a new Apple TV documentary, If This Old Tree Could Talk, that chronicles Russell's career, focusing on his years performing under the Liberty Oak in Harbortown for generations of Islanders and guests. It also discusses Greg and Lindy Russell's Hilton Head Heroes program that brings families with terminally ill children to the island for a week of fun and relaxation. It has recently appeared as the #1 documentary on Apple TV. Its producers, who were also in those crowds years ago, saying it's a feel-good family story, and there aren't many of those being told these days. And finally, the long mission to move the St. James Baptist Church from the end of the runway at the Hilton Head Airport still hasn't happened and is getting more expensive all the time. The project to move the oldest continually operating part of Mitchellville has been in the works since 2018, when money was found to extend the airport runway. This year's state budget has $4 million in it for the construction of a new church and the relocation of Cherry Hill School. But now the cost is estimated to be between $8 and $10 million. So the town of Hilton Head and Beaufort County will likely have to make up most of the difference with a little help from the FAA. For more information on these stories and many more, please check out the media sources listed on your screen, and remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and check us out on YouTube and our website at WHHI-TV.com, and you can email us at news@WHHI-TV.com if you have a news tip or a story idea. And now let's check in with Maria. She'll give us a weather forecast that is being presented by Lowcountry Crawl Spaces. Maria.
Thanks, Robyn. Yep, so taking a look ahead, it does look like it's going to be another hot one this weekend as we celebrate the Beaufort Water Festival. Also this weekend, we are going to see more scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout our region, but they're likely to pass through quickly. So taking a look at Friday, it's going to be cloudy with scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the day, but should be clearing up by the evening. Also Friday, it looks like we're going to have a rip current warning in effect, so if you're going to be in the water, do be careful. Taking a look at the temperatures, Hilton's going to have a high of 88, low of 78. Bluffton's going to have a high of 89, a low of 77. And Beaufort's going to have a high of 88, a low of 77. The sunrise for Friday is going to be at 6:25 and sunset's going to be at 8:31. Taking a look at the tides, low tide's going to be at 9:36 a.m. and high tide's going to be at 2:33 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week, a little bit into next week. Saturday, it's going to be cloudy with widely separated thunderstorms throughout the day, but should be clearing up by the evening. Highs will be in the 90s, lows in the upper 70s. Then come Sunday, again, it's going to be cloudy with scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the afternoon. Should be clearing up by the evening. Highs will be in the mid-90s. Lows are going to be in the 70s and 80s. And then come Monday, again, it's going to be cloudy with scattered thunderstorms throughout the day. Should be clearing up by the evening. Highs are going to be in the 90s, lows in the 70s. That's it for your Lowcountry Crawl Spaces weather. Let's head it back to the desk.
Coming up after the break, Alex Brown will join us. He will give us an update on what is going on with the town of Hilton Head. Stay tuned.